Hello guys, this is your guy MMA homie, and today we're gonna talk about Dern versus Ribas 2. This is a prediction video of Dern versus Ribas 2, and I did pretty well in my last prediction video. Yeah, it was a good I think I predict most of the fight pretty well, pretty correct. Yeah. So yeah, so this is the first card of this year, and it is a okay card. Not many big names here, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good card. Many good fights here, many good fighters here. Some of the fighters are not UFC level, but what we can do? There is a lack of talent. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna start with the prelims and then go to the main card. So yeah, let's start the video. And first fight of the night is Narulo Aliyev versus Yanal Oshmos. Oshmos. So Oshmos is five. He's 5-1 underdog. Pretty big underdog, huh? Yeah, I made notes. So I made notes for all the fights. Yeah. So the Aliyev is almost 5-1 favorite. So Narulo, he have only two knockouts and all other wins, all other six. He's 8-0, I believe, and he have only two knockouts. So not a finisher. He's a wrestler, and Oshmo is not a bad fighter, but I think the wrestling style of Aliyev gonna give him problem. Uh, Last Oshmos fought, I think, Trevor Peak, and he took him to decision. Pretty boring fight. Uh, I don't know who's gonna win this fight, but if I have a money, I will put on Narulo Aliyev. I think he might knock. It's hard to knock Oshmos if Trevor Peak cannot do it. It's gonna be hard for Narulo Aliyev to knock him out. He can submit the guy, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Aliyev by decision. Uh, yeah, that's my pick for this fight. Yeah, moving on. Fatima Klein versus Victoria Dudukova. Dudukova. So before Victoria came to the UFC, people were very high on him or on her. Sorry, not him. Yeah. So he recently lost his fight to Sam Hughes, I believe. Yeah, 29-28 decision. I think. Yeah. Uh, she's not UFC level. That's I'm gonna say that. But Fatima Klein is pretty good. Uh, Very good submission game. Uh, okay, striker. I think on the striking both are like equal, but Klein has an advantage on the ground, and I think she said on the interview that she's looking for a finish in this fight. So I think he's gonna get a finish by submission. Yeah, I'm gonna go Fatima Klein by first round submission or maybe second round submission. That's my prediction. Yeah, Fatima Klein by submission. Yeah, moving on. Magomed Gaziev Yasulov versus Bruno Lopez. So this fight, they both have one mutual opponent, which was who was that guy? I think Branson Ribeiro. Yeah, Ribeiro. He fought. Who he fought recently? Branson Ribeiro. He fought somebody recently, and the fight went to decision. And Ribeiro was a two two to one underdog, I believe, and he won the fight. But they have one opponent in a mutual opponent, and that was Ribeiro. Ribeiro finishes Bruno Lopez with the knockout, and Gaziev, Magomed win that fight against Ribeiro by I think majority decision. It was majority decision. I think this fight is pick 'em fight. So hard fight to predict. I'm gonna go with Magomed Ghazi Yasulov. If he can take shots from Ribeiro, I think he can take shots from Lopez also, and he can win this fight by decision. It's okay wrestler, but lack of talent, man, lack of talent in this division. Yeah, I don't know what UFC is doing with lightweights, but they should like hire fighters from other organizations in this division to make it more interesting. Yeah, or they should fight like better fighters who can like who are UFC level, right? Lightweight is light heavyweight division is right now is not it's not exciting at all. Alex Pereira is there, but still lack of talent. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Magomed by decision, or he can wrestle the guy, and Bruno can win this fight by knockout. I think if he has a chance, he can knock the guy in first 2 rounds. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Magomed by decision. Yeah, so this fight is gonna be close. So next fight, Ernesta Karikati Karikeri. I'm gonna call her Ernesta. Yeah, Ernesta versus Nicole. So Nicole is one and oh. She's from Brazil. She has only one fight, and that was in LFA. Oh, he has like okay ground game. He finishes her first fight in LFA by ground and pound, and Nesta have two first round finishes, and she's also have I think 6 fights, 6-1. Her maybe 5-1. Her record is 5-1. Let me check. Uh, yeah, 5-1 versus one fun. Oh, oh, okay, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Nesta. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about this fight. Not much tape on Nicole, but Ernesta have like, as I said, two finishes, first round finishes. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the experienced fighter, Ernesta Karikate. Yeah, Karikate. I'm gonna go with Ernesta by decision. This fight will go to decision. Yeah, if you are betting man, you can bet that you can bet that this fight going to decision. Yeah, moving on. This fight, Preston Parson versus Andreas Gustafsson. So Gustafsson is a decent fighter. In his last fight, he what he did was just only clinch, and he was throwing lot of punches, elbows, knees, punches. He was bashing his knees into his opponent gut, and oh man, he finishes the guy in the third round, and yeah, pretty decent fighter. And Preston Parson have a lot of submission. So this fight, if they are in the clinch, I think if Preston Parson stuck in the clinch with Gustafsson, I think he gonna get finished by knees or elbows or punches, because Gustafsson is very strong guy for welterweight division, and yeah, and I think he gonna win. I think gonna win by finish. Uh, it's gonna be early or it's gonna be late. I have no idea, but I think Gustafsson gonna finish Preston Parson maybe in first round. I'm gonna predict first round. Yeah, first round finish for Andres Gustafsson against Preston Parson. Yeah, moving on. Trey Organ versus Thiago Moises. So these So I Thiago Moises is good everywhere on the feet, on the ground, slick submissions, and a pretty very good grappling game with decent striking. And Trey Orgon is he's not a bad fighter, but I think overall Thiago Moises have the better fundamentals, both in striking and grappling, which gonna help him win this fight. I think he gonna finish Trey Orgon with a submission. If this fight goes to crown, I think Thiago Moises is gonna probably gonna finish Trey Organ, but I would not be surprised if Trey Organ win this fight by a close decision. But I'm gonna pick Thiago Moises by finish submission, probably by submission or decision. This fight can go to decision if Trey Organ shows that he's the top. Yeah. So yeah, moving on. Marco Tulio versus Ihor Pitoria. So Marco Tulio, he have 9 finishes and 3 decision. 3 decision. Yeah. So Marco is 30 and Ihor Pitoria is younger than Marco Tulio. He's I think 27 and he have a lot of fights. 21 fights, sorry, no, 28 fights which I yeah, he won 21 out of 28 fights, 7 losses and 16 finishes. So who he finishes in the UFC? I don't know, man. He went to decision with the guy, but recently he getting knocked out here and there by low level fighters. Like he fought Almeida. Almeida is like he have no ground game. Caesar Almeida, I'm talking about, and Poteria was I don't know what he was doing, but he should have like take the guy down and submit him or do something. He have like maybe low fight IQ or something. I don't know what is his problem, but I'm gonna go with Marco Tulio. He making his UFC debut, so we need like young people in the. They both are not young, but we need new faces in the middleweight division, and I'm gonna go with Marco Tulio by knockout. Yeah, Marco Tulio by knockout. That's my prediction for this fight. Yeah, next fight Jose Johnson versus Felipe Bunes. Oh, this guy, pretty long and lanky. Joe Jose Johnson is pretty long and lanky fighter, and Felipe Bunes. Felipe is making his UFC debut, I believe. But yeah, both fighters are on losing streak. They lost their last fights. Yeah, both. Who cares, man? Who cares who wins this fight? But Felipe Buenos have 8 wins by submissions, and he lost to I think Joshua Van. Good experience for Buenos, but and Jose Johnson have like his weakness against people who throw submissions, and he lost like 4 times by submission, and Felipe Buenos have 8 submissions. Uh, so I 8 submission wins. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the underdog in this fight, Felipe Buenos by submission. He can. It's a risky pick, but yeah, I'm gonna go by Felipe Buenos, but Jose Johnson can knock the guy out. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Felipe Buenos by submission. Yeah, that's my prediction for this fight. And moving on, next fight, Pona Soriano versus Euros Medic. Pona last fight was against who was that fighter? Who was that guy? He fought. Who he fought, man? I forgot. Baeza, yeah, that guy. He fought Baeza and took that fighter to the decision. Pretty boring fight. Nothing, nothing like nothing happened in that fight. Puna was just, you know, wrestling with him all 3 rounds. It's okay fight, but Puna is at one time like everyone was saying that Soriano is the like uh, prospect, but he lost like so many fights in the last few years. So no, not more, not prospect now. Yeah, he's fighting Medic, and Medic have like 8 knockouts, and he's very decent on the ground. I don't think Pona can do the same thing that he did with Miguel Baeza. Uh, if he want to win this fight, Soriano, I think he need to take this fight to the ground and try to do something there. But I think Medic gonna win this fight by he gonna land bigger strikes in this fight, I believe, and I think he gonna knock Soriano out maybe third round. Yeah, Pona is pretty tough in the middle welterweight. Sorry. Oh, this fight in the welterweight. So Euro Madis was a lightweight. That's what I was. Oh, I don't know, man. Now this fight at welterweight division, but I'm gonna still go with the Eurosmatic. He's moving from lightweight to welterweight, and the Pona is moving down to welterweight. So Eurosmatic gonna be more faster and power. We will see, but I'm gonna say that Eurosmat is gonna win this fight by decision because Puna is pretty tough. So he gonna land more uh, effective strikes, and he can win this fight by decision. Yeah, it might be a close fight, but yeah, another fight. Oh, Christian Rodriguez versus Austin Bashi. So Austin Bashi, he's a prospect. Okay. He's making his debut, and he last fought in Dynamite Contender Series. And oh, I'm smelling a upset here because Bashi is a favorite, pretty big favorite in this card. Uh, I write it down somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, here. So Bashi is yeah, Bashi is a wrestler and he have 5 wins by submissions. And Christian Rodriguez last lost to Julian Erosa by guillotine, I believe. Yeah, it was a guillotine. Is he gonna fraud check Austin Bashi like he did with Cameron Simon and who was that guy? Yeah, Raul Rosa Jr. Oh man, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna pick Austin Bashi because he's a wrestler. He can wrestle defensively and offensively pretty well, and got a good submission game to back this up. So I'm gonna go with Austin Bashi, but it's a risky pick. But who cares, man? Who cares? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Austin Bashi by by submission or yeah, late submission maybe, late third round submission or maybe decision. Yeah, he can dominate this fight on the ground. C Road in he's this fight is not in a bantamweight, so Bashi may be the strongest fighter here, and I think he gonna win this fight. And yeah, moving on, Roman Kopilov versus Chris Curtis. This fight, Kopilov is a very good kicker, dynamic kicks and punches. Very good for first two rounds, very faster, and he mixes pretty well with the punches and kick. His kickboxing is pretty good, and he might try to wrestle Chris Curtis because he has a tendency to slow down in the fights. So and Chris Curtis didn't move much. He's a like stationary target, heavy boxing style, and this fight might be same as the Buckley fight, but Roman Kopilov have like decent chin, and in Chris Curtis is almost two to maybe 3-1 favorite. Sorry, 3-1 underdog, and I'm gonna pick Chris Curtis in this fight. Yeah, he can land big punches like he did against Buckley. He has experience fighting southpaw. That is a southpaw. Yeah, southpaw stance fighters. Roman Kopilov is a southpaw. Uh, so I'm gonna go with Chris Curtis. Uh, Winning this fight by later three or third round knockout or decision. Yeah, he's a dog of the card, so he'll land heavy blows on Roman Kopilov. He has a very underrated striking. So I'm gonna go with Chris Curtis. Win this fight by by decision. Yeah, because he didn't finish Mark Andre Poirier. If he is not finishing Mark Andre Polio, it's hard to finish Roman Kopilov. So I'm gonna go Chris Curtis by decision. This fight gonna be close fight. So, but I'm gonna go with Chris Curtis by decision. Roman Kopilov can win this fight uh, only if he win only first two rounds and Chris Curtis wins third round, maybe 29-28 by Roman Kopilov. But I'm gonna go with the underdog. I think Chris Curtis gonna start landing on the second round, more impactful shots and heavy blows in round two or through, and he can win the decision by 29-28. Both fighter can do that. So, but this fight is pick-em fight. So, I'm gonna go with Chris Curtis by decision or knockout. Yeah, moving on. Cesar Almeida with no wrestling against Abdul Razak Al Hassan. So Razak can wrestle. I think he's a background in judo. He need to. I think he need to win this fight. If he want to win this fight, he should try to take Cesar Almeida down because Almeida is a very good striker, and he's a Almeida. I think he's a fight. He's training with Alex Pereira also. So yeah, I'm gonna go against Cesar Almeida. Abdul Razak Al Hassan. I'm gonna go with Abdul Razak Al Hassan by ground and pound finish against Cesar Almeida. Yeah, Abdul Razak Al Hassan. So I'm choosing these two underdogs, Chris Curtis and Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Yeah, Cesar Almeida have good striking, but his wrestling is his weak point. So his weak skill. So I'm gonna go with Razak Al Hassan. If Razak Al Hassan uses a fight IQ and takes this fight to the ground, I think he's gonna win. If not, he's a very good striker, but against striker like Cesar Almeida, I think he need to take this fight to the ground. So I'm gonna go with Razak Al Hassan. This fight might be close one, but I'm gonna go with Razak Al Hassan by decision or knockout. Yeah. Next fight. This fight is also pick'em. Santanigio Ponzinibbio against Carlston Harris. I miss those days, man, when Ponzinibbio was a contender and he was knocking guys out like when he finishes Neil Magny. Yeah, in I think it was in Europe. Yeah, man, shoot, this fight. Carlston Harris is coming off a loss against Chaos Williams in a first round knockout, and Ponzinibbio. Who Ponzinibbio fought last time? I don't know. Okay, but he's old. Uh, both fighters are, I think, old. And if I'm a betting man, I'm not gonna bet on this fight. Very risky fight, but Carlson Harris has a slick submission game. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna go with Santanagio Pozinibio by knockout. Harris is uh like um, Harris is like a unorthodox fighter. He's a very weird footwork, and Ponzinibbio have like very, very good fundamentals in striking, and he has a decent takedown defense. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Ponzinibbio by knockout here. Yeah, moving on. Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Hebas. Both are very good on the ground. Mackenzie Dern and Amanda Hebas. In their last fight, Amanda Hebas uh, landed very good punches on Mackenzie Dern all over, like in all three rounds, and he was defending pretty well against Dern in the on the ground, and I think this fight gonna be same as the last one, but this fight is 5 rounds. Sorry, a 5 round fight again. If this fight went to go to ground and Mackenzie Dunn have a back of Amanda Hebas, hmm, then it got interesting. But is she improving? Mackenzie Dunn, is she improving? I don't know, man. He has a decent striking. I think Amanda Hebas gonna win this fight. Amanda Hebas by finish. Can you finish the fight by a cut or something? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Amanda Hebas by decision. Yeah, Amanda Hebas by decision. That's the end of the video, guys. It's okay card. I don't know what to say about this card. UFC should make better cards for us. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching this video. And if you guys wanna bet, I think the two fighter can win this fight. Who two underdogs who gonna win this fight? Sorry, win their fights. It's Razak Al Hassan and Chris Curtis. If you guys gonna bet, go bet. And if you like the predictions, gives me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And see you in the next video, guys. Take care, guys. See you. Bye. 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 Bye.